Hello, YouTube. Like, subscribe, and share. All right. I'm going to try to remain as calm as possible, not get all excited, as I did in the evolution video. If you guys watched that one, the last one, I got a little excited in that one. But I'm watching the clock because it's a 15-minute deal. You know the deal, so I get all crazy. But anyway, I want to clarify some things here with GYPSY Rose Blanchard. Okay. When I tell you that what I'm telling you is the truth, and I know it's the truth, that's what it is. Okay, guys. I'm not a judge here. I'm not a journalist asking you to report it anywhere. I'm not trying a case. I'm not getting paid. So if you can't understand what I'm telling you, then I'm sorry. You know, I don't know what you want. A video of her not having a baby. But anyway, let's talk about this, okay? Now, when I talk about the divorce alone is proof enough, people don't get that. People don't get that. When I say you can't have it both ways, both things cannot be true. She cannot have had her baby, excuse me, she cannot have had her divorce finalized on December 9th and then actually have given birth on December 28th. Those two things can't be true. And then I always have these people in the comments or questioning me or whatever. Oh, but in some state, no. Listen to me. Let me make it clear this now. Finally, here, maybe this will be clear. You can you can fucking file for divorce while in labor, I suppose. Okay, while in labor, you can file motions. You can go to court. You can go to mitigation. You can do all the things, but you're not going to finalize the divorce if you're pregnant. No judge is going to do that. They're going to continue it. Okay, continuing a case is not a big deal. In every area of the law in the court, they have a mechanism where they, criminal law, they all the time they continue it, because both sides want more time or something else has come up or there's whatever. Okay, civil, they certainly continue the shit out of those, threatening to sue people. They try to get it to the attorneys want them to just settle so they can get paid and move on. They don't want to go to trial, so they continue the shit out of those. Okay, and then family law has the same mechanism. Okay, there's no reason to have to rush a divorce. It's not like it's it's not like it's a thing that's got an indefinite time frame on it. It'd be different if we're saying to you, well, you can't do this thing and it might be resolved to where you can do this thing in 4 months or it might be in 12 years. We just don't know. You're only pregnant at the most 9 months, okay? There's no reason or rhyme in the law. Now, you might think in your head, because you're used to these people that keep arguing with me, you may have it in your head because I guess maybe you were daddy's princess or you're used to getting your way all the time, that you can go in there and demand, well, I wanted to be divorced now. I wanted to finalize now because I want to get rid of and be done with him. Okay, well, that's too bad. Okay, you have to have a legal reason, and there is not even a legal reason or a mechanism or a motion to file in family court to ask to speed up a divorce. There is not a thing. That is not a thing. And they will always continue the finalization. You can file, you can do anything else until after the baby is born for a variety of reasons. Maybe the baby's going to die. You guys, this is a legal and binding document. It's a divorce decree. It is a dissolution of a marriage. And just because you decided to get pregnant from someone else while you're still married and are therefore a whore by definition, no, they're not going to bend over backwards and make exceptions for you because you demand that you want to be divorced now. No, because at the most you're going to be pregnant a few more months or whatever. You're going to wait. See? Because there's no reason to do it, okay? And let me before I get all the people freak out, I'm not saying that if you've been estranged from your husband and you just haven't been divorced yet for years or for whatever amount of time you've been estranged from them and you've met a new man and you're pregnant but you're still legally married. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about someone who was with their husband a couple months and gets knocked up by someone else and isn't even intending on getting married again. So what would be the demand for anyway? The only barrier you still being married to someone else is you can't get married to another person. And this was not even an issue with these two. Okay? Ken is gay as a fucking picnic basket. He's never going to marry a woman for real. Now, we may see a fake engagement to remain relevant and on some weird TV show that they may have planned for us, or a fake marriage, but it won't be real. Okay? So the fact that December 9th, her divorce was finalized, and we know that, means that there's no way she gave birth on December 28th. It's untrue. And if you want to say that she gave birth before December 9th, well, that's fine. Then they're lying about the birth of the baby was 6 pounds and some change when it was 32 weeks along. No. And went home the same day? No. Okay. Also, on the Lifetime show, if you can't tell that Raina in that scene where they're at home with Ken and Gypsy, I almost said Barbie, Ken and trash Barbie, and Raina's over there burping the hell out of that. That was a doll. If you can't tell, you can tell it doesn't move. Rent the episode and check it out. It's a doll. It doesn't move anything. So why would they be doing that, guys? That alone tells you there's no baby, or they'd have the real baby there. No, oh no. We just decided to pull out a doll for this scene because we wanted the baby's privacy. Give me a fucking break, okay? She didn't have a baby. She was pregnant. She lost the baby in March or April. Way before, okay? That's the bottom line. Quit saying, well, in some states or some instances you cannot get your divorce finalized. There's no reason to. Why would you think you can't wait a few more months? There's no reason for it. There's no mechanism for them. Whoever says you can, anyone else that says that, you're a liar, you're an idiot, or you're trolling me. There's nothing else. You're lying, you're an idiot, or you're trolling. There's no other options after this point, okay? All right. I just wanted to get that out the way. And she's never pregnant. I mean, she was pregnant. She lost a baby. Aurora's not her baby. There is no Aurora. She never gave birth. I'll see you in the next video.